Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. Will Smith has quietly been putting together one of the most impressive seasons ever seen from a catcher in Major League Baseball, yet he somehow remains under the radar in a league buzzing with superstar names and headline-grabbing performances. In 2025, Smith's offensive output has skyrocketed, pushing him into elite territory not just among catchers but across the entire National League. Despite this, the spotlight often finds itself shining elsewhere. On Shohei Ohtani's historic two-way exploits, on the powerful bats of stars like Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts, or even on emerging talents like Cal Raleigh, who has captured considerable attention with his slugging. But make no mistake, Will Smith is quietly rewriting the script on what it means to be a top-tier offensive catcher. When you look at the numbers, the case for Smith as one of the best hitters in the league this year is undeniable. Through 89 games and 356 plate appearances, he boasts a slash line that reads like a highlight reel, batting average well over the .300 mark, an on-base percentage above .400, and a slugging percentage pushing into the .530s, accompanied by 14 home runs and an impressive tally of 50 unintentional walks. These figures are not just good. They are historically significant, especially given the physically demanding nature of Smith's position behind the plate. Catchers rarely put up these kinds of numbers, especially while logging defensive innings at a volume approaching 1,000 in a single season. The average catcher in the league this year is producing numbers closer to a .240 batting average, with on-base and slugging percentages hovering well below Smith's output. His dominance at the plate clearly sets him apart from his peers. One of the most remarkable aspects of Smith's offensive season is his race for the National League batting title. Currently leading the league with a batting average above .320, he stands on the brink of becoming only the fifth catcher in MLB history to claim such a title. The last to accomplish this feat was Buster Posey in 2012, which underscores how rare and difficult it is for players at this position to reach such a level of hitting excellence. Of course, qualifying for the batting title requires meeting a minimum number of plate appearances, and the physically grueling role of a catcher sometimes complicates that challenge. Still, Smith's durability and consistent performance have kept him well within qualifying range, making this an exciting storyline for the season. But batting average alone cannot tell the full story. In today's game, where advanced metrics give us deeper insight into a player's true value, Smith shines just as brightly. His OPS+, which adjusts for league and ballpark factors to provide a clearer picture of offensive performance, currently sits at an astonishing 167. To put that in perspective, a score of 100 represents the league average. So Smith is producing nearly 70% better offense than the typical hitter in his league. Among catchers, only Cal Raleigh edges him out by a slim margin, while only Shohei Ohtani surpasses Smith with an OPS+ of 170 in the National League. This company places Smith in a truly elite category, not just as a great catcher, but as one of the best hitters overall in the league. It's important to acknowledge, however, that Smith's strengths don't stop at the plate. Defensively, while he may not be celebrated as the best pitch framer, he excels in managing the running game and maintaining control over opponents' base-stealing attempts. The Los Angeles Dodgers, a franchise renowned for its pitching acumen and ability to develop arms, clearly trust Smith's abilities to guide their deep and diverse pitching staff. His presence behind the plate has a stabilizing effect, which is invaluable over the grind of a long season. What makes Smith's 2025 campaign especially noteworthy is how he has elevated his offensive game beyond previous levels. Entering the season at age 30, he already had a solid career OPS+ of 123, marking him as a strong hitter despite the challenges of his defensive position. Yet this year, he has reached new heights that suggest his peak may be unfolding right before our eyes. Underlying indicators such as weighted on-base average, WOBA for short, a metric designed to better capture a hitter's overall offensive contribution, show Smith with a staggering figure of .410. His expected WOBA, which estimates the level of production a hitter should achieve based on batted ball data, sits just slightly lower at .393, placing him in the 95th percentile among all major league hitters this season. This close alignment between actual and expected performance signals that Smith's surge is both real and sustainable, not just a product of luck or favorable conditions. Digging deeper into his performance, Smith is not only hitting for average, but doing so with greater power and precision than ever before. His bat speed has reached career bests, enabling him to drive the ball with authority and produce more damaging contact. Simultaneously, his plate discipline has improved, as evidenced by his ability to lay off pitches outside the strike zone and accumulate walks. This blend of power and patience paints the picture of a hitter operating at the peak of his craft, delivering consistent and impactful at-bats game after game. While Smith's season could be dissected through many lenses, his clutch hitting, his role in stabilizing an offense that has faced challenges with other key players, or his quiet leadership in the clubhouse, the most compelling takeaway is that he is crafting a historically great season for a catcher at the plate. Despite the lofty presence of other stars on the Dodgers roster, Smith's achievements deserve more attention and recognition than they currently receive. His production is not just a narrative of a good year. It is a blueprint for what an offensive catcher can accomplish when talent, opportunity, and effort align. The question now becomes, where does Smith's performance rank when compared to other catchers historically? Catchers are often judged not only by their bat, but by their ability to handle pitching staffs and provide defensive value. Yet, offensive contributions from catchers have always been a premium, with great hitting catchers being rare commodities. Players like Mike Piazza, Johnny Bench, and Ivan Rodriguez are remembered for their rare combination of defense and offense. Smith's 2025 numbers place him in conversations alongside such legends, at least from an offensive standpoint. If he maintains this pace, his season could be one of the best offensive campaigns ever seen from a player behind the plate. Beyond the raw numbers, Smith's impact on the Dodgers cannot be overstated. In a season where the team has plenty of firepower and expectations run high, his consistency at the plate provides a reliable foundation. His ability to reach base and drive in runs has often shifted momentum and provided the Dodgers with a potent threat in their lineup. Whether he is facing tough pitching or stepping into high-pressure situations, Smith's contributions resonate in the team's successes and the battles they fight across the season. Little made his major league debut earlier this season in a game that quickly turned eventful for all the wrong reasons. Facing the San Diego Padres, Little inadvertently hit Fernando Tatis Jr. with a pitch, a moment that ignited tension between the teams and culminated in benches clearing and multiple suspensions handed down. That incident thrust Little into the spotlight, albeit not in the way a young player hopes. After that appearance, he was optioned back to AAA Oklahoma City, only to be recalled again on July 5th. Yet his time with the Dodgers at the major league level has been brief and inconsistent, totaling just 2 appearances during which he allowed 2 runs on 4 hits across 3 innings pitched. At AAA, Little's numbers tell a story of a pitcher still refining his craft. Over 36 appearances with the Comets, he posted a record of 5 wins and 4 losses, with an earned run average hovering around 4.64 and a walk plus hits per inning pitched rate of approximately 1.36. His strikeout rate stands at a respectable 23.3%. indicating an ability to generate swings and misses, while his walk rate of 8.8% suggests room for improvement in command and control. These statistics point to a pitcher with potential, but also highlight the adjustments he must make to become a consistent contributor at the major league level. Little's ascent through the minors culminated with his promotion to AAA in June of 2024, and since then, he has experienced the ups and downs that often come with pitching against the highest level of minor league competition. His raw stuff shows promise. He possesses a fastball that can touch the upper 90s and a slider that flashes potential. But harnessing those tools consistently remains a work in progress. The transition from the minors to the majors can be unforgiving, and Little's early experiences illustrate the challenges faced by many pitchers attempting to secure their place on a major league roster. The Dodgers' decision to designate Little for assignment was not made lightly. It came as part of a roster move to accommodate the acquisition of Luken Baker, who was claimed off waivers from the St. Louis Cardinals. Baker, a 28-year-old first baseman and outfielder, brings organizational depth to the Dodgers, but has had a modest impact at the major league level. His batting line over 19 games with the Cardinals this season reads .235 on average, with an on-base percentage of .366 and a slugging percentage of .324, while his overall major league experience includes 73 games from 2023 through 2025. Baker's power numbers and run production remain limited, but he offers versatility and potential that the Dodgers deemed valuable enough to make room on their roster. The shuffle of players such as Little and Baker reflects the ongoing balancing act that teams must manage, juggling the need for depth, talent development, and immediate performance. For Little, the move to the Pirates offers a fresh start, a new environment in which he can continue to hone his skills and seek opportunities to break back into the majors. The Pirates, a team often willing to take chances on young talent, may provide the playing time and patience necessary for Little to grow. Looking at Little's career trajectory, it is clear that his path has been shaped by moments of both promise and adversity. His brief time in the majors has yet to provide a definitive picture of his long-term potential, but his underlying numbers at the minor league level suggest he possesses the tools to succeed. Command and consistency remain areas to develop, but his strikeout rate indicates an ability to miss bats, a crucial skill for any pitcher hoping to establish himself in today's game. Moreover, his youth and experience still count in his favor, leaving room for growth. Little's story is also a reminder of the volatility and competitiveness inherent in professional baseball. Many talented players find themselves moving between teams, levels, and roles as they navigate the difficult transition from prospect to major league regular. The designation for assignment process itself underscores the harsh realities of roster management, where teams must make tough decisions based on immediate needs and long-term projections. For a player like Little, who is still early in his career, such moments can be both setbacks and opportunities, depending on how he responds. The Pirates' claim of Little aligns with their broader strategy of investing in young players with upside, seeking to build a competitive roster through development and shrewd acquisitions. Their AAA affiliate in Indianapolis will now serve as the stage where Little can showcase his progress, refine his mechanics, and hopefully put together performances that earn him another call-up. For the Dodgers, moving on from Little was a necessary step to bring in a player they believe could better serve their immediate organizational goals. While Baker's acquisition by the Dodgers may seem minor in the grand scheme of a season filled with headline-making trades and signings, it highlights the constant flux within major league rosters. Players like Baker and Little represent the vital pool of talent that teams tap into for depth, injury insurance, and occasional bursts of contribution. Their careers are intertwined with the relentless grind of professional baseball, where opportunities can arise suddenly, but also disappear just as fast. In conclusion, Jack Little's journey is far from over. His time with the Dodgers offered glimpses of potential, moments that hinted at what he might become with continued growth. Now, with the Pirates providing a new setting and new challenges, Little's next chapter will be one to watch for those invested in the stories of players fighting to carve out their place in the major leagues. His ability to adjust, improve command, and harness his raw talent will determine whether he can translate promise into sustained success. As the season progresses, the baseball world will be watching, waiting to see if this young right-hander can seize his moment and emerge as a valuable piece in Pittsburgh's pitching puzzle. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Juan Soto, one of the most electrifying talents in Major League Baseball, was reportedly seen wearing a Los Angeles Dodgers uniform yesterday, sparking an immediate whirlwind of speculation across social media and sports news outlets. Fans in Los Angeles were quick to capture images of the slugger in what appeared to be the iconic blue and white of the Dodgers, and the pictures spread like wildfire online. While there has been no official confirmation from either Soto's representatives or the Dodgers organization, insiders suggest that talks have been quietly progressing behind the scenes for weeks. Analysts are already debating what such a move could mean for the Dodgers lineup, considering Soto's exceptional hitting prowess and the potential to reshape the National League West race. The mere sighting has prompted speculation about whether the Dodgers are willing to make a blockbuster trade or offer an unprecedented free agent contract to secure Soto, whose presence would instantly elevate the team's offensive capabilities. Fans have been buzzing about the possibility of pairing Soto with Mookie Betts, imagining a lineup that could dominate pitching staffs across the league. With spring training approaching, the timing of this sighting has only intensified rumors, leading many to wonder if a major announcement is imminent or if this is merely a clever marketing tease. Industry insiders have hinted that Soto's appearance in a Dodgers uniform might signal early negotiations rather than a finalized deal, fueling endless debates on sports talk shows and online forums. Some speculate that the Dodgers could be considering a high-stakes trade involving several top prospects, a strategy that has both thrilled and worried fans, depending on their loyalty to the current roster. Meanwhile, betting lines have reportedly shifted slightly, with sportsbooks adjusting odds for the Dodgers' chances of winning the division if Soto were to join the team. Baseball commentators are dissecting every detail of the photographs, noting subtle differences in the uniform's fit and accessories, suggesting the possibility that it might have been a promotional or personal fitting rather than an official unveiling. Despite the uncertainty, the rumor has created an atmosphere of anticipation in Los Angeles, with fans flocking to stores and online platforms in search of Dodgers gear that could soon bear Soto's name. The mere idea of Soto donning the Dodgers colors has ignited endless speculation about the team's strategic direction, pitching rotations, and potential lineups for the upcoming season. Even rival teams are reportedly keeping a close eye on the unfolding situation, analyzing how a potential acquisition of Soto could disrupt the balance of power in the league and influence trade negotiations elsewhere. As the buzz continues, the Dodgers front office remains tight-lipped, adding fuel to the fire of what could become one of the most talked-about acquisitions in recent MLB history, leaving fans and analysts alike to speculate endlessly. Social media has erupted with countless memes, fan edits, and hypothetical scenarios imagining Soto's impact on the Dodgers roster, indicating that even without confirmation, the mere possibility has already begun shaping public perception. Fans are debating everything from batting order adjustments to how Soto's defensive positioning might affect the team's infield dynamics, with some suggesting that his presence could be a game-changer for playoff aspirations. Rumors are circulating that the Dodgers management may have invited Soto for a private tour of their facilities, possibly as a precursor to a formal contract discussion. Observers note that Soto's decision could hinge on more than just financial incentives, as Los Angeles offers a combination of media exposure, championship history, and lifestyle appeal that could make the move enticing. Baseball insiders continue to speculate whether the timing of the sighting is strategic, designed to gauge public reaction before any official negotiations are disclosed. Additionally, sports journalists are questioning whether Soto's agents might be leveraging this sighting to create pressure on his current team, increasing the stakes for a potential trade or free agent agreement. The Dodgers fan base is electrified, with online forums debating not only the likelihood of Soto joining, but also the potential ripple effects across other MLB teams, suggesting that this rumor, whether true or not, has already made a significant cultural impact. Every development, no matter how minor, is being scrutinized for hidden signals, fueling endless speculation that is unlikely to dissipate until an official announcement is made, keeping the rumor mill active and the excitement palpable. Analysts are also considering the strategic implications for the Dodgers' pitching staff if Soto were to arrive, speculating that his offensive firepower could allow for more aggressive pitcher matchups and lineup flexibility. There are whispers that team management is evaluating long-term salary projections, weighing Soto's potential contract against other roster needs, and exploring whether adding him could trigger a chain reaction of trades and free agent signings. Baseball insiders note that Soto's presence might influence team chemistry, fan engagement, and media coverage, creating a multifaceted impact that extends beyond mere statistics. Rumors suggest that other star players could be enticed to join the Dodgers if Soto's acquisition comes to fruition, potentially reshaping the team's overall competitiveness and national profile. Meanwhile, local sports networks are speculating on the behind-the-scenes negotiations, hinting at discussions involving multiple parties, including rival teams who may be monitoring the situation for their own strategic purposes. Fans continue to share opinions, with some predicting that Soto's fit could be seamless, while others worry about potential clashes in playing style or clubhouse dynamics. The uncertainty surrounding this potential acquisition has created a climate of anticipation akin to a playoff series, with every hint analyzed, every leak dissected, and every rumor scrutinized for hidden meaning. As speculation escalates, even casual observers are drawn into the narrative, transforming a simple sighting into a story of national interest and fervent discussion across multiple media platforms, with no clear resolution in sight. Or weeks, if not months, to come. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.